I tapped shit into this joint. They talking about Boosie started a little war with Vlad. Nigga might have got scanned for interview. You know this shit get with Vlad, man. You know this shit get with Vlad, bro.
Reveals that the reason why Boosie is asking for a pay increase or asking for that much from Vlad TV is because
he ain't want to pay me. I wanted 5,000 more than he wanted to pay me. He ain't want to pay me, so. I think I'm gonna make more money doing it this way. And I'm editing my interview now.
I don't know what time it is. Let's talk about it.
My fault, yo. This is the first time I ever set it up like this.
Yeah, I get ready. In 7 months. Let's go.
the reason why this shocks everybody, well, at least the general public, is because Boosie have sung Vlad TV's praises.
Bro, I just seen Boosie say he was gonna sue a girl for saying that she got raped by him or something like that, bro. So you know Boosie rapped out like he taking the bitches to court with it, bro. Like because.
They've been freaking
now, if you are privy to some information behind the scenes that you know that Boosie lied about how much Vlad has been paying him for years. Like when Boosie went on the Breakfast Club and told the world like he made $500,000 this year off of Vlad TV interviews. But Boosie only did like 8 interviews that year, so people thought that Boosie was saying he was making over $40,000 per Vlad TV interview. No. I knew behind the scenes Boosie was lying because I understood that Vlad TV was paying Boosie dramatically less than $40-something thousand.
How much was it there? How much was it there?
But Boosie wanted the world to think that he was making much more than he really was. Weirdo. And that
if that's true,
weirdo. Put Vlad in a lot of issues because now every guest that Vlad was trying to book, every high-profile guest, they was asking for the Boosie number, when in fact Boosie was lying the entire time.
Get millions. If not, I can make
ain't that kind of money in it.
I don't want it because I can make $500,000 with Vlad every year, man.
Damn.
Vlad. I don't really need it if it ain't going.
Niggas just be making shit sound too good, bro. Ain't nothing wrong with telling the truth. 50 bands is not good.
Why don't the rappers just say, give me 20% of whatever it make? That would be a lot smarter.
Close to it.
God damn, salute to Vlad then.
Almost immediately I found out that was cap. I know the real number, by the way, that Boosie was getting from Vlad, and it was nowhere close to $40,000 whatsoever.
Not even close to 40.
But Boosie was telling the world this. Now, Boosie kind of admitted he was capping because when he stopped doing Vlad TV interviews for a while, and when Vlad paid 6ix9ine $50K, Boosie then came out and said he only wants $40,000 from Vlad. Well, if you only want $40,000, then wasn't you already getting $40,000? You was making $500K a year from Vlad off of 8 interviews, apparently.
Right.
So wasn't you getting paid?
It's what it seemed like
already, but apparently not.
He pitched it to me, and I initially said no because the amount of money was too high. Right, I never paid this much for an interview. And I was doing academic show.
And you're not going to say how much you paid him?
I'll say this.
I think you should not. So I back that. Yeah. I feel like we don't want everybody to know what's possible.
I'll say this.
No, for real.
It was more than Marlon Wayans wanted.
Damn, I hope y'all hear that.
Besides the perpetual revenue percentage
I'll just
split.
leave it just at that.
Okay.
It was more than what Marlon Wayans wanted.
Right.
Right. But in this case, I felt this really was a very serious interview that would really blow up. Whereas a Marlon Wayans interview would just be a cool interview with a known actor/comedian.
And to be fair, 6ix9ine for the last 5 years or whatever has been very much kind of not doing long form interviews, and especially not the kind of interviews that you do, where you go into the depths and details of everything. You know,
what I was gonna do, I knew it was gonna be potentially big, but I wasn't gonna do it just because of the price associated with it.
So everybody that Call of Duty music playing in the background.
Vlad is living under a rock and don't know how to run a YouTube channel.
Nigga, y'all gonna watch the video or not?
$50,000 is about 5 million views. 4, maybe 5 million views. Y'all always ask me to show y'all exactly how to get rich on YouTube.
I'm not trying to see it.
You should do that shit.
Marlon Wayne obviously asked for $40,000. We now know for a fact, I can tell you for a fact, Vlad TV paid 6ix9ine $50,000 for the interview. I don't even think it's a secret anymore.
Okay.
So when Boosie got that number in his head,
Niggas is paying
Boosie
Rat
I need
60
40.
bands for the interviews.
Like, you don't need 40. I'm not giving you 40.
And you
It's not
paying
happening.
Boosie. I'm not about to say Boosie a real nigga, but Boosie street credit not played with.
I don't need a podcast.
So, hey.
Are you done with DJ Vlad because he did one with 6ix9ine? Nah. You know how many rats Vlad done did podcasts with? I ain't got nothing to do with that. What? Nothing against no 6ix9ine. I ain't got no fucking beef with 6ix9ine. I don't care who Vlad doing no podcast with.
Yes, you do. That's why I keep saying it. Niggas that be on, I don't really care for it.
But you
yes,
gotta
you
pay
do.
me.
Niggas just don't be trying to say that.
I don't give a that ain't got nothing to do with it. I'm feeding my family off a podcast.
Man,
I ain't know what he paid 6ix9ine. He did shit.
Boosie gonna learn though, boy. Nigga,
It's
you think
stinging
you
him a
finna
little
just sit
bit.
down and get you a little 40,000 piece real quick off YouTube? No, I think it don't work like that, boy.
My fucking
No
allergies
sirree,
cooking me,
mom, nigga. Dude, you think you gonna pull 4-5 million views on one podcast? You interviewing yourself the first time you do it?
I mean, it is
Dude.
Boosie. Niggas don't
Is
know
he-
it, bro. Mac
is he
Moolah
killing?
don't know. Boosie had the fucking 2020 lives whooping. When niggas was in COVID, nigga Boosie carried that shit, bro. I ain't gonna lie. Niggas know. Niggas need to stop. I don't know if Mac Moolah was hip, but
Been ready
hey.
since in November. I'm ready.
I can tell you this for a fact. That 6ix9ine number that's flowing out there, that has been the biggest hindrance from Vlad TV and Boosie sitting down. Vlad offered Boosie a raise. Like, Vlad offered to give Boosie, a little bit more money.
Okay.
But Boosie wants to get to that $40,000 range because Boosie feels like if 6ix9ine can get 50, you giving me 20 is too disrespectful.
Yeah. I think 40 not a bad number, though.
Now,
I really don't think
I
40.
think Vlad even went up to because Boosie claims he just won 5K more. So I'm assuming Vlad went up to 30. And Boosie like, nah, I want 50.
5K is just an extra 500,000 views, just about. So he only got to get an extra 500,000 views to get his same amount of profit. I'm not saying no to that. So I don't know what the fuck I got going on.
Now, Sean Cotton, right, who runs Say Cheese TV, he actually gives his take on this. Now, he goes on to say that the reason why Boosie is asking for this is because of him hearing how much Vlad TV paid 6ix9ine.
It gets tricky with the numbers. Because, like I said, this is a new business, and it's really hard to
understand what's going on. I hate when these niggas be trying to overanalyze a situation that everyone understands. Bro, he paid a rat damn near 100K, bro. He's trying to pay a real nigga that was in the streets. No street cred tarnish. Fucking penny pension. My boy not going for that shit. And you white, bro. So I feel like you playing in her face anyway with that shit. You want us to go in here and tell us war stories for low-ass pieces of change. Ratting, getting niggas booked, all that goofy rat, federal shit. No, now. No. But try though. Real
I'll
shit.
profit off of it later.
But
you know what I'm saying? Like sometimes you might pay a nigga for a feature. That song might not blow up. But the people, that song might not get you the money back that you paid for the feature. But all the fans that you gather from paying for that feature and getting them eyes on you could turn into millions for real. You see what I'm saying?
Come on, bro. This may not make sense whatsoever.
But I would pay 5 more thousand though. No problem.
Charleston White kind of ruined the game too. Everybody wants Charleston White is running around talking about how much he makes per interview, so now everybody's trying to be on his level. And it's not too many Charleston White teams.
Hey, 6 racks off of it. 7, 8 racks, really, because it's a 2-hour video. Then you got all the parts that made all this other money. Look, 69K.
Mac be trying his best to extend the videos. I
Hey,
get straight
and
to
then
the
bring on
point, bro.
somebody
When
else.
y'all come to my channel,
I
nigga,
just
y'all
did
gonna
the
get straight
math
to the
though,
point.
gang.
bro.
I just did the
Telling
math.
you
So
that
let's say I want to pay
react to this
Booty,
shit
for
myself.
example, right?
I don't know why I ain't
I
react
want
to
to, and this
Poetik,
real
FlaKKo
solid.
shit myself.
Clip this. If I want to
Mac
pay
not about to
Lil
be
Woody
talking over me and
$10,000 for an interview or a YouTube collab, or let's say I'm Say Cheese and
you
I
still
want to pay
talking,
him
Mac?
for an interview, 10,000.
Oh yeah,
okay?
bro, that's the
So
video, bro. 5 minutes of you talking now. Y'all let me know how y'all feel about Boosie going to war with Vlad, bro. I'm not fucking with how Mac just tried to talk for 7 minutes. That's how he begin niggas, bro. He just be talking after the video and shit, bro. Mac Moolah is smart. Nah, I'm gonna end it. I You see, I just stole his shit low key. Now I'm in it.